Hello, Joaquin, and Happy New Year. It's been a while, and I just want to give you an update of how things are going. I sort of feel like I'm a little bit at a standstill right now, so I just, but I that might be part of the process. But I wanted to show you what I've been doing. I recently played, not recent, about a month ago, 6 weeks ago. I played the Schubert Impromptu, that famous one, for a teacher's class, and it actually went quite well. And I was able to kind of adapt to the places where my hand was tending to contract, and but people were saying, "Oh my gosh, he's all better," but I knew it wasn't quite the way I wanted it to be. Then when I started working on the G flat impromptu, where there's a lot of letting go in between positions because you're over blocks of chords, that's when I noticed the most of kind of a basic issue is that I have is that when there's no pressure below my hand, when I'm not grounded on the keys, but when I'm letting go in between positions, that is when I'm most likely to have my undesired contractions that I'm fighting against, but that's what's going on. When I So what I've been doing, I'm continuing just with the open hand, keeping it as long as I can. There's a lot of tension in my hand to do that, and sometimes my fourth finger adjusts a little bit. You can see how those tendons, those bones are sticking up high. I sometimes go to a maximum extension to keep it out there, so I'm really stretching as hard as I can, and I'm able to keep it there. And I guess I'm wondering if this is where I'm training new neural pathways by finding that really, really stretched out place to hold that out there. So I continue doing that. I also do a lot of work just on tables or on desks or any place of balancing my weight just only on my thumb. So, and then working with opening the hand and trying to close the hand and trying to think of this like a bird spreading its wings so that I really get that feeling of stretch even at the periphery of the hand. And then with the second finger, balancing on the second finger, opening and closing. And then the third finger, where it tends to be the hardest one, I think, because the fourth finger tends to go against the fifth finger, or vice versa. But so it's harder to feel, to maintain that space with my third finger. So I'm really kind of artificially maintaining that space, which you can see because the movement doesn't stay still. It's kind of always in flux, as if I'm trying to find the right place. And then on the fourth finger, where it is actually easier to maintain that space, it's a little easier. So I do a lot of that in addition to opening my hands. I'm actually playing a little bit less at the piano during the holiday period, but then just going back to some of the basic exercises we did, which are a little easier because I have something, a stability underneath my hands to give it a little pressure. When I get back to playing the Schubert Impromptu, I want to get back to practicing it again. I've sort of put it aside. My one question is if that when I'm doing it, when the hand is, if my hand is contracting a lot in little bits during that, am I doing damage to it by playing a lot and allowing this to be happening? I know some of the playing is when I have to be very vigilant and really, really feel that space. But then I want to also just play the piece more at a more real tempo. So I'm doing a little bit of those things. So this was kind of a long video. I hope it uploads to YouTube okay. But I'll look forward to hearing any thoughts you might have about what you're seeing and how this kind of curve of progress kind of fits into the experiences that you've been familiar with. Okay, thanks a lot and all the best. Bye.